Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video I'm going to break down this intro lead guitar part to Backdoor Man as recorded by Howlin Wolf. Now this song starts off with Howlin Wolf just doing a little preaching, he's doing a little rant about the blues, and then he says, let me play you some real blues, and these are the exact licks. I heard it and I just thought, wow, those licks are so cool, I gotta learn them. So I transcribed them, broke them down, and I'm gonna show you how to play it today, note for note in this video. Now if you haven't seen, I also have a song lesson on how to play Backdoor Man, just when the band kicks in and they go into the tune. I have a lesson showing you how to play the entire song there. So this is the little part that happens right before the band comes in. And it's just a great example of some incredible blues phrasing. Now before we jump into these licks, I want to hook you up with an awesome gift right away. At the first link down below, you can get my ultimate soloing guidebook. And this is a PDF that will show you how to play over major, minor, and dominant chords. Your three essential chords to know how to solo over. And with each example in the book, you'll even get downloadable audio tracks. So you're going to have the tabs, the sheet music, and the audio to go along with it, and it's really going to help you learn to solo and just learn more about the fretboard. So check that out at the first link down below, or you could just type in johnmaclennan.com/freebook to download your copy there. All right, well with that said, let's break down these three classic Howlin Wolf guitar riffs. Let's learn three awesome blues licks played by Howlin Wolf. This is the intro to Backdoor Man. Now this is a blues in the key of E, and it starts off like this. So let me break this down into three different phrases here. Now we're going into a riff in the key of E. So the scale that Howlin Wolf is playing from is the blues scale. And a lot of us know it up here at the 12th fret. It would look like this. Now I am playing this with just my thumb because that's what it sounds like Howlin Wolf is doing. Like, it sounds like he just picked up a guitar, was like, let me just play you some cool bluesy licks, and just played these awesome phrases. Now we're starting off with this first lick, and it goes. So I'm bending the 14th fret way up here on the 3rd string. We're going up a whole step, and then lay your index finger down and grab 12 and 12 on the 2nd and 1st strings. It's one of the greatest rock blues licks of all time, is just those three notes. Then we're gonna walk down. This is like minor pentatonic or blues scale here. 15 and 12 on the 2nd string. So. And then so that's bending the 14th fret on the 3rd string. Then just go to the natural note. And it's a bluesy bend. So subtle bend there. Then go to natural. Then go to 12, then 14 on the 4th string, then 14 on the 5th string. So. It's a cool way to walk down your pentatonic there, or your blues scale. I kind of think of those two scales as basically the same thing. I mean, there's one note difference between the blues and the pentatonic, but you want to know that note, right? Okay, that's our first lick. The second lick goes like this. This is a little repetitive figure here. We're going to start on the second string and play 12 to 15. And then what we do is we alternate between bending this note up a whole step and then the natural note just back down on 15. So these kind of licks are great to practice to work on your bending. And what you're doing is you're not really changing frets, but it sounds like you're playing a bunch of different notes, like, but I'm really not even moving fret-wise, but I'm just moving the string up and down. And a lot of players, like I think about Jimi Hendrix and B.B. King, they just stay in one simple position, but how much they were able to sort of milk out of just a couple notes is really incredible. And it's all right there. You know, you don't need a ton of scales, you don't need a ton of notes, you just got to start getting down some of these simple ideas. So you're just going back and forth. And then you go. Okay, now what I did there was, it's sort of like a slower bend, like, and then a faster bend, like, you see? So that's bending quicker, and then back to the natural note. Then come down the scale to the 12th fret there. Then you play 14 on the third string with a slight bend, and then natural. Then 12, 14 on the fourth string, so it ends down there on the note E. Okay, so that's lick number 2. Now, lick number 3 is very similar to lick number 1, but this sets us up to go into the main riff of the song, which is going to be the other lesson that I have, which just shows you basically how to play the main riff. But all of this is just the intro. This is just Howlin' Wolf sitting down with a guitar, playing some awesome blues phrases. So here, lick 3 goes. Okay, so we're going to start the same way as we did lick 1. And just that little lick right there is so good to know. Please learn this lick. It's so cool. So I'm bending, then I'm grabbing those 12 frets on the second and first strings. Then I'm coming back pentatonic. That's it. Then we go to the 14th fret on the third string, bend it up, and then natural. And then, now this is another thing that Freddie King would do, and a lot of great blues players, Clapton. When they get to this note in the pentatonic, it's always just slightly bent. So that's 12, 14 natural, 12 slight bend, 14 on the fourth string. Then we end with. Now I think on the recording it's just that, but I like to add this little extra bit of the chord, and then that's gonna set you up. This is what we call the 5 chord. This is a B7, so I'm playing 12, 13, 14, and then I add these other 2 notes, and I got this from Stevie Ray Vaughan, you know, he would do that all the time, is add this chord, little 3-note chord, 14, 13, 14. So all together. So right there, you got some real amazing blues phrasing. Great job making it through this classic blues guitar lesson. I want you to take these licks and just practice them note for note, and then once you get them down note for note, you can mess with them and put your own twist on it. You can change a note and make it your own, but this is really going to show you how to start taking those scales and really turning it into music. Now, before you go, don't forget to download my ultimate soloing guidebook at the first link down below. And this is going to take you through over 100 licks and exercises that are going to get you soloing over major, minor, and dominant chords. And as I mentioned, they come with downloadable audio examples as well for every example in the book. So just want to hook you up with that for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/freebook or use the link down below. Also, leave a comment down below and let me know your #1 blues song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Just comment it down below. Thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll see you in another one real soon.